welcome back. So guess what time it is? It's time for Pilates, and not just any Pilates, it's cardio Pilates. I'm so excited. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona at the Body Lab. It's one of my favorite studios, and when I'm in Arizona, I take classes on a daily basis with, sometimes or most of the time, with Adam. He is one of my favorite instructors here at the Body Lab. He is so full of energy, full of life. You never know what you're going to get with him. So he's got some surprises, I guess, for me today. There's 2 locations, the Body Lab. There's one here in Arcadia, which is in Phoenix, and then the second location is up north, Scottsdale, and that's the newest studio.
That is our newest studio.
And this studio has been here for 4 years.
4 years. Right? 4 beautiful years.
And I came here from day one. I was here on day one. This is the Megaformer. It's the, what,
the Megaformer, yes. Version number 2 of this machine. Very large, very versatile. Looks a little scary.
Yeah,
but
it is a little scary.
It's supposed to be, because if it wasn't a little scary, if it wasn't a little hard, you wouldn't want to do it.
And we're going to go ahead and start, and it's cardio.
Cardio Pilates, or Ninja Lattes.
Yes. Left
leg bent to the back, so the hips are to the side, the shoulders are squared forward, and just press down. Nice exhale. Feel the shoulders widen, elbows soft, and then deep inhale. You lift, and you start to move the spine around here. So we like to wake it up, squeeze it up very carefully. So we do a minute on this side, and then we're going to do a minute on the other side. Awkward position for the hips, that's intentional. Our hips are too center. We're very linear in the way we move in the society. We march. We don't move laterally. We don't dance. We don't twist. We don't play anymore. All right, we're going to do this every day. You might get a little taller, like an inch or 2 taller.
Oh, I want to be tall.
Unfortunately, the second you stop, it goes away. So you have to do this every day. So if you don't have one of these at home or access to one, too bad. But
oh, now I really want this machine.
So now you know why she's here every day. She's fighting shrinkage. Okay, so then we start to work into the core a little bit. So one of my favorite is a catfish. So you've seen this before.
Yes.
So I'm not doing anything strange here. I just want to point out a couple things. So again, now the spine is what we call a more neutral position. So flat back, straight spine, like a table. To work, we often call it the muffin top area, a little bit just below the navel. So we quote work the muffin top. But here's the wacky part. We're going to go into cardio blast. So we're going to bring it in.
Cardio.
Now here's one that's a little wacky. I'm not saying I invented it, but I'm a big proponent of it. We call it the Megaformer burpee. So any of you who know the word burpee, it's nasty. Okay, so find a stitching, take it out to a plank, give a little half push-up, shoulder stable, bend the knees, bring it back, and then lift, stretch it up. There's no shrugging up. You're not a turtle, you're on a high. So nice, open. Remember these. Open heart, open ribs, breathing, circulating, lots of energy in the legs. Now I don't know why they call it the burpee. Because maybe you get this burpee feeling like you want to throw up. Because if you do this for about 2 minutes nonstop, that's kind of how it feels. Now from there, in cardio blast, we like to alternate movements, not something traditional. So she's going to lower down, she's going to take it off the plank, carefully lower to her elbows. Then she's going to hold the plank. Now her hips stay lifted a little, but the tailbone drops, knees are soft. Now she's going to saw. She's going to move the elbows forward and back a little bit. Now we're going to alternate with some squat pulses. So we're going to stand up. We're going to face the side. Left foot steps out. Now it's a little kung fu stance. Sometimes we do a little karate action. This is where the Ninja Lattes comes in. So this can alternate either on the heels or on the toes, depending on how much you balance you want to challenge. And it's kind of like a dance move. See Magic Mike? And we just go for about a minute. The legs are strong, but the abs need to stabilize for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in slow. Now we're going to do a variation of the plank to pike with a leg lift. So now when she brings forward, the right knee crunches to the right shoulder. Now she keeps it lifted, sends the leg back in the air as she pikes up, kicks high, abs tight, then brings it forward, crunches. So this is a unilateral movement, meaning there's more energy shifting to one side of the body. In this case, the left side is stabilized, the right side is moving. So nothing sits idle. The whole body's still working here. Breathing. And then to alternate, we're going to take it out, both feet down. Left elbow drops, and then she's going to turn it into a side plank. But this is where the person gets to play around. So maybe take some variations with the arm and leg. There's a lift, there's a knee bend, there's side crunches. No matter what though, this bottom shoulder stays back. Now here you get a good view. She's open, collarbones wide, ribs open, waistline is tight. She can breathe. That's where the strength and energy comes from. She's not going to lose that. steps this right foot out, hands on hips, takes it out into a lunge, nice and slow, stops, bends the back knee, now arms reach back, and then pulses, little long jump pulse. So here, stability is in both legs. So most of the weight is on this right leg, however, this back leg needs to stay firm, like a kickstand. She's going to feel a straight line from the back of her neck down the spine all the way to the heel. Feel this long line of energy, waistline in firm. The heart is open, proud. No, always breathe. So sometimes these static movements or these little pulses, less is more. So she's moving less, but she's got more heat. It's going to take more energy. So we're going to bridge. So she's going to step forward and lay down carefully. Her chest bone is lifting back. So that's where she's lengthening her spine. Tailbone forward, chest bone back. That relaxes the neck, shoulders are firm. So you just work the heels forward and back. So we have options here. We can move the heels forward and back. We can also hold and pulse the hips up and down. So this thighs are firm, yes, the glutes are working, but what you don't see, there's a tremendous squeeze right here to protect the spine. This is a classic Pilates mat move, and just continue the pulses. So it's either pulse or the hips are frozen, stay still, and then you point the foot forward, flex it back. Point forward, flex it back. Point forward, flex it back. Long and lean, graceful movement. So if you notice, the legs are staying still. There's strong energy here. Toes, knees are touching. There's a gap in the heels. It's the inner thighs you're squeezing. So we can alternate this with crunches, twisting crunches. Fingers long, supporting the neck. Don't pull on it. You got a big brain. It gets tired from working, so support it, but don't pull. Elbows in is fine, but shoulders wide. Then we can also relax the head and shoulders down, arms wherever comfortable, and simple leg raises. But notice she does not go all the way down. There's nothing good down here. Nothing good. All that's down here is the sore back. Now, the most common use for the ball is supporting lower back in something called sit-ups, crunches. So here's two ways. Most common way supports the lower back, so she's going to put it wherever she feels stability. Everybody's different, so I don't say tuck it on your tailbone or put it on your fifth vertebrae. So if you notice, she's going to do crunches, not sit-ups, crunches. You can see here her chest bone, it's lifting, but her waistline is pulling down. Now the legs are anchored. Again, she's squeezing inner thighs. So her toes and knees are touching. The heels have a little gap, so she's squeezing inner thighs. That way there's no pulling on the hip flexors. Too often we do hip flexors. She's going to try the leg raises again. She can go slowly down. Now what's hard to notice here, with the ball supporting under that tailbone area, the hips get a little wiggle.
I'm wiggling, go right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Slowly down. And so, yes, she's working her lower ass, but all the stabilizer muscles here, the good stuff, the sugar bags, and I love handles, sugar bags. And you corkscrew. Twist, 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 twist. So what you don't see is your hip bones are squeezing up towards the rib cage right here. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. But her shoulders do not move. They're planted, they're firm. So it's a little dance move. You know, it goes with the beat of the music. So you gotta twist, breathe, twist, breathe, twist. Hold it in the ankles, and then you can't see it, but she's gonna squeeze and touch her toes together. Touch, 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 touch. So she's compressing on the ball. Now that really fires up the loins, real good right here. This inner thigh, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now from here, to increase the motion, she's gonna keep pulsing, but she's gonna start to lower the legs forward.
Oh
keep
my goodness.
Pulse, 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 then up, 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 and down, 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 and up, 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 and relax. So it's to a traditional plank to pike, but she's gonna hold the ball with her knees.
Oh my gosh.
From plank, exhale, lift the hips. She's not focusing on the hips. What she energetically is feeling is her shoulder blade area squeezing strong, back of the arms firm, triceps. And the lift comes from the ball. She wants to feel like she's sucking the ball up to the ceiling. So that, quote, suction up, down. Now she's going to lower down to plank, slight bend in the knees. Now she's going to squeeze the ball together, in, like she's trying to pop that ball. Right? Just like she did when she was laying down with her legs up. However, there's more energy in the core down through here because she's got to keep her spine stable. Fitness circle, Pilates ring, so everything you saw here can be done with the ring. We don't have to show you because it's the exact same thing. It's just a wider area, so it takes a different level of control through these muscles. Now, walk her out the sides of the carriage. Now, this is going to encourage her to keep extra energy through the triceps and shoulder blades. These are the posture muscles. Our society is designed to hunch over. Cell phones, cars, laptops, children, we're always hunched over. So what we do here is we try to correct that. We try to open the body up, stand tall. So from this wheelbarrow, we can take it into bear. Now this is where I don't make a lot of friends. So the ring stays where it is, shoulder above wrist. The feet step up on the platform. Check it out, flat back, straight spine. It stays level. Abs supporting the hips. Now bear, everyone gets mad in bear, like they get grizzly bear, angry bear. No, this is happy bear, care bear, gummy bear, care bear crunch, teddy bear. No bulldog arms, we're not gorillas, so you don't want to do anything like this. Keep the shoulders back, elbows in. The ring, it just helps you remember that. Welcome to cardio blast. So everything you just saw, triple that, like 3 times around, all that entire sequence, and you have a full class. Now, we also incorporate some of the advanced variation of traditional Legree fitness exercises, such as the spoon. Now, the advanced variation, first of all, this is advanced exercise, period, but she's adding a dip. Now, we don't let a lot of brand new practitioners attempt this, even if they have a high level of experience with other fitness forms. Now, you can see this is a tremendous amount of pressure on the shoulders. Hevin has had a lot of practice so she can keep her shoulder level stable, and it is an excruciating amount of squeeze on this core here. That's what's pulling her hips back. Thighs are firm, knees are stable. There's not a lot of the traditional 4 count in this class. Traditionally, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reason being, we repeat these sequences over and over again, like 3 or 4 times. So you're going to do a lot more of the exercises. And yes, it gets a little more towards the fast twitch muscles, but that's what helps get the heart rate up. So this moving carriage, put a towel on a smooth floor, tile, laminate floor. Put, you know, a nice clean towel in there, something that'll slide nice under your feet, and you can simulate that. Or on the hands.
Classes every day, every day. And you're here almost every day too. So there are other instructors. There's like 2, 3 more. And they're all very good.
We're all different.
But
we're all some level of crazy.
Yes.
I'm about here, so no one else is about here. But we have 2 studios, classes 7 days a week, and I'm always at one of the studios if you want to come take a class with me. So if you're in the Phoenix area, thebodylabbz.com. Find it.
Unfortunately, we're not going to show you the shoe of the day. He doesn't know anything about this.
My shoe or your shoe?
No shoe. Do we look like we have shoes on? We're actually going to show you our toe socks.
Oh, the toe socks.
In lieu of the shoe of the day. We both have on toe socks.
Wait, spring colors, check it out. What you don't see, well, of course you see the weird toe separation.
And I'm toeless.
Rubber pads on the bottom so you don't slip. So that's why we wear these in here, so you don't slide around. Regular socks, right off the bed.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for watching.
See you soon.
Have a fabulous day.